Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. I send the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes. I take shots to the top, I'll get it. I got one life, I'ma do all to win it. I do what's right, push until I fall. I'm slipping to get back up, always stand tall, I'm grinning. I got cuts real deep, big bruises scarred. I had to learn how to think with my head and my heart. I've been chewed up, spit out, torn apart. But picking up all the pieces is a form of art. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes.
Wow, this is like worse than my birthday. Well, hello, Kendra. I mean, I kind of miss the days I had to do a roll call. Not anymore. I guess this is what happens when you don't go live. Oh well. Thanks for coming, Kendra, and all the other 24 of you that are in here. I didn't even realize anybody was live, and then I saw Kendra was, and I popped in. I'm sitting here trying to do this God-forsaken. Hey, Nurse Jen. Hey, Squiz. This God-forsaken. I know I need to go live more. I know. And I've been home all week. I've been home. Thank you. Maybe I'll get some more people in here. It's like I might be lost, but I shouldn't be forgotten. Hello, Yorkville. Hello, Night Angel. So I'm sitting here I was listening to TikToks and some other stuff. And then I saw Kendra was live. And I'm trying this fucking cowboy sign for the last damn time. Hey, Coochie. Because I'm so over it. But my neighbor, me and Christopher went on a walk today, and my neighbor pulled up, and she's like vault. She does great crafts. Really? Yorkville? I didn't know he was on the run at all. But so she told me some different steps to take. And so I'm up here sitting on my floor in my craft room. Oh, and that's because I don't want to get my table messed up. And that's stupid. It's a craft table. It should get messed up. But sitting here trying this one last ditch fucking effort before I give up on my Dallas Cowboys wooden door sign. And I hope this works. But I guess I realized I didn't tell you guys that we got some excellent news in the name of Jason's cancer journey. I guess I told everybody everything. Well, actually, I don't think the surgeon called us until, when did I go live last? On my birthday, which was Thursday? Yeah. And today's Tuesday. Okay. So I guess the surgeon called us Friday. Oh, well, thank you. Coach, I appreciate that. Let me look at my Cash Apps. I didn't even see the notification. But yep. I got it. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I didn't even heart. How do you heart? I didn't even heart Virgie's that she gave me for my birthday. Well, thank you so much, Coochie. I appreciate that. Um, oh, I would love to see it, Squiz. But yes, it was successful. He's recovering now that he's not being a hardhead trying to carry shit around the house and having like a bleed out of 200 cc's of blood, which happened. Yeah, thank you, Coochie. That was so sweet of you. Because that happened, but the surgeon must have called us on Friday, and they had already. Oh, thank you, Kendra. Thank you for the super chat. So they had already gotten the pathology back from surgery was Tuesday, and Friday they already got it back, and they found out it was a low grade. What, Nurse Jen? What? That was all caps. What? Nurse Jen's not an all capser. And if y'all hear that rolling around, it's my paintbrush, my roller. Thanks again, Kendra. So the surgeon called on Friday and said that they found that it was a low grade GIST tumor, meaning, yeah. Oh, 200. Yes, Nurse Jen. It was crazy. It was in the toilet. He got sick. Like, he's a nurse and he's a hunter. He does not get sickened by blood. But I wasn't also going to be like, it's not like he was hemorrhaging. It happened with the bowel movement. And I saw Brooke. He was like, Brooke. After I've been yelling at him, he has been doing everything wrong since surgery. I mean, he removed his. I told y'all the other day. He's been a typical nurse patient. Not a great one. Thank you, Fee Fi Fo Fum. But yeah, I looked in the toilet. Hey, Deborah. Christopher's dad's doing well. You're so cute with all that. Christopher's mom and dad. Anyway, so he got diaphoretic, and he got not because of the blood loss, trust and believe. It was because of his nerves. I'm glad I'm able to tell the difference. Hey, Amber. I saw you texting me earlier. I'm sorry I didn't respond. I've been battling with my Cricut and my fucking crafting because I'm about to toss all my hobbies out the window if I don't get this damn door sign made right. Anyway, but I thank you so much for sharing me those nice recipes. And we are going to try them. I showed them to my whole family, that corn dip. But anyway, so yeah, so I went to the toilet and I looked, and so I guess the only way you can gauge how much blood is in a toilet is if you flush it and how quick it goes to clear or pink from red. Well, it didn't happen for a while. So I'm like, it's about 2/3 of a unit of blood. I think he's going to lose about, maybe a little less than a gram of hemoglobin with that. And then tomorrow, whenever if it happens again, then we'll call the doctor. I mean, I wasn't about to. Hey, sweet potato. I wasn't about to like rush him to the hospital. You got to. We had this done in Houston, well, League City. So we didn't do it at my hospital. I didn't know if y'all knew that or not. But I wasn't about to rush him there. I'm a nurse. I know better. We're good with a little bit of blood loss. It's fine. But it happened after he was lifting groceries. Then I told his ass to stop it. And he was like, I got it. He says I moved too slow. Hey, Gypsy. That's his excuse, that I moved too fucking slow. What? You need to be laying down and not even watching me move, first off. Second of all, and I know he's bored and I know he feels it, but anyway, it caused him to bleed. And then, so the next day it was clots, which I knew was good news because they don't listen. And let me tell you, not only do men never listen, male nurses never listen. It's worse. It's worse than just a regular typical man. He's a nurse. Like, I know I'm a bad patient. Nurse Jen, ain't it the truth? It's the truth. I know I am. I'm supposed to be on statin medications, but since I know, never mind, we won't even talk about that. I've just heard some really bad things about statin medications, and I would just rather my cholesterol be high. Hey, John. But for real, Brooke, will the Cricut thing copy pictures to material? Actually, you can do like SVG printouts. Like, you can do printer, like if you print something from your printer, you can print it out on vinyl. So yes. I'm still Well, and I was taking it too, high times with coochie. But anyway, it does do that. I'm not nearly that far advanced. I'm still working on a cowboy sign that I've been working on for 3 months because I can't get this shit right. With what I'm using, so I will be advancing my knowledge of my cricket soon. Rotuvastatin, yeah. So I'm supposed to be taking simvastatin, but I mean I've read some research studies that say it says that I'm not going to even say it. Just look at the research studies, Cooch. I'll tell you privately because I don't want to be spouting any misinformation, even though they are research studies, and it's got me scared to use it. Um, yes, anyone. I think so, Squizzle, because we all know better. So anyway, the second day he started passing clots, which made me know that even though they removed the gumball type size tumor, he calls it the defect, meaning the place where the robot had to go cut the tumor out was larger than that. And I don't mean like a small gumball; we're talking the big gumballs. And so that little area of soft tissue or mucosa had sutures. And Dummy started carrying, we're not talking about 2 bags of groceries. We're talking about like everything that went in the deep freezer, he's carrying to the garage. And then he's astonished that he bled out the following or later that day. What? Like, you know how this works. So anyway, but like I said, so he clotted and then he bled a little the following day. It stopped. But the surgeon called us again today, and this was the second tumor board with Jason's case, and they found that he does not need chemo. And we were expecting to take chemo 2 to 3 months after surgery. So, I was mad, Rainbow, just as mad as I was when he was in recovery, insisting to take out his packing that was supposed to stay there for 24 hours or till the first bowel movement. And I switched out with my stepdaughter to let her come back to recovery. And by the time I got back, he was like a different person, smiling, standing up. I'm like, what are you doing? You took your packing out. And he did. The worst. Yes, but no chemo is great news. It was not going to be like the chemo where he had to go get an intravenous chemo. I won't be on long, John. What is this? So, anyway, by the way, it's raining. E11. I know if you watch this on replay, thank you so much for the jacket for Timber, and it does work. I know it doesn't sound like it does. He follows me everywhere every time it rains. Listen to that. Isn't that heartbreaking? He knows it's not allowed in my craft room. Hey, Payne. I won't be here long. I only went live because Kendra stopped hers. With my astonishing, I'm grateful for all 60 of you. I cannot believe there's other people in this house, and he loves me. I know, Payne. It was a split second decision. I'm sitting here crafting. I'm gonna Timber. There's nothing I can do for him if I let him in either. All he would do is continue to bark. Does anybody else's dogs do this? It's really bad. And I woke up to like diarrhea through my house today because it rained last night too. It's really bad. The same Dallas Cowboy wreath I've been trying to make for I don't know how long, because evidently, so I've been painting on my stain. So today, like I said, my neighbor who also I graduated high school with pulled into my driveway today, and I was asking her because she makes beautiful stuff, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? And I never knew, first of all, that I shouldn't be painting on my stain. We should be wiping it. Second of all, I should be sanding after I stain, which I don't think I knew that either because I never have done it. Really, Gypsy? I don't know why they do this. You didn't get a notification, Payne? That's troubling. I guess YouTube's completely given up on me. Just kidding. But now is the moment of truth. I'm gonna peel off. Mind you, this is on the other side of the fucking sign I ruined yesterday. Because I'm not giving up. I'm gonna figure out how the fuck to do this. I'm so pissed that I ordered this expensive machine, and between not understanding what materials I need and not how to use it, it's just not been a really pleasant experience. What did you say? Can someone tell me, is Lost good? Lost. Isn't that old? Isn't that an old show? Listen to Timber, and his dad is down there. I've never watched Lost. I think it won some awards though. But yeah, so you didn't get a notification? Well, maybe that's half the problem of nobody coming to my chats. I mean, maybe it's not. Maybe it is. I mean, I'm not going live talking about full-on drama, so maybe that's a part of it too. I have enough drama in my own life. Like, I don't need to. Nor do I want to come live talk about it. In fact, I'm so lost on this Jen and Jules feud about paperwork, about some guy, wrong paperwork. I can't even keep up anymore. And like, hey, Jean, you got a notification? Well, thank you for letting me know. I don't know. I mean, and no offense to anybody like you, Amber. I just don't know what's going on. When you have to stop and not really pay attention for a minute, which I have so much in the last several months, you kind of, oh my God, but I will tell y'all this. I had a dream about fucking JJ last night. Isn't that weird? I guess that she like waved the red or white flag or whatever reason. Listen to my dream, and it was so fucking realistic. First of all, she comes over to my house. JJ just comes unexpectedly to my house in my dream. And the next thing I know, I go to get Christopher up for school, and she's standing in his doorway, and she's shorter than me. She's shorter than me. And I'm like, JJ, what are you fucking doing here? And she was like, oh, well, I've been here all night. I stayed in the other room, and my daughters, in this dream, she had two daughters, are coming over later to swim. And I looked at Jason. I'm like, you better go put the Polaris on. I am not about to have JJ judge me on the crepe myrtle blossoms that are dying that go into the pool, to be at the bottom of it when her and her daughters come to swim. And it was the most realistic dream I have ever had, or one of them. And it was like, and then, in this dream, I had my freaking Yerman earrings on, and I lost one. It was one of those where I was like, I woke up looking for my Yerman earrings to make sure I didn't lose them. That's how real it was. But I could not believe, and I know JJ's not shorter than me, but in this dream, she was. And it was the most realistic dream I've had in a while. It was crazy, but it was pretty funny. But I did wake up looking for my damn earrings to make sure I didn't lose them. Oh, Amber and Heidi have a reason to be upset. I do not like when people lie to me or about me. Hi, Miss Liability. What's your question, Squiz? At all. I cannot get over not being able to pull 100 people right after. I said this the other day, right after making fun of Sophie's numbers. Like, that's what I get, and I've learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson, God. Please forgive me. This is embarrassing. I feel like Siwa, before she left and abandoned her channel, this is what her numbers looked like. Like, she didn't have a roll call either. Like, why am I following down this roll? Oh my God. I cannot believe this. I've never owned a dog in my life, and I love him so much, but there's nothing I can do for him. He's got his little anxiety jacket on. If I try to hold him to comfort him, he won't let me. He just sits there and salivates. Let me go tell Jason to get him wrangled. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. I hope so, Joe. I mean, why should she come back to with open arms? I mean, she's literally abandoned her channel, told her followers that she didn't give a fuck about them without saying it, just by leaving. Um, so let me read Squizzle's question. You might think it's stupid, but have you ever had a patient that had a heart attack tell you about extremely peaceful bright light calling them? I've had yeah, well, yeah, I have. I've had people that have coded and came back and said things like that, and also that they've could see us working on them, if that makes sense. And there's also a book called God, it's what it's called. What is it called? It's about a wreck that happened um on, I guess, I-10. What road? Oh my God! And I have the book. It's called It's called a. Hold on. 90 Minutes in Heaven is what it's called. It's called 90 Minutes in Heaven. Have y'all ever heard of that? It's about a horrible wreck that happened on the way back from, oh, there it is. A Baptist minister, Don Piper, drove home from a conference. His car collided with a semi truck that had crossed into his lane. Piper was pronounced dead at the scene. And I'm pretty sure that he had put on some um, talk shows and whatever else, but he had been pronounced dead. I haven't read this book since my dad died, so I haven't read it in almost 20 years. Is there a movie about that? You saw it right before kidney failure. Scared me. I cried and begged to stay here for my girls. Oh my God, pain. Really, Cooch? I did not know there was a movie. That's wild. I've got to go watch that now. Wow, wow, wow. I wonder where I can find that. But yeah, so to answer your question, yes, it happens. And you're not crazy. So what are y'all doing tonight? Okay, now it's the moment of truth. I'm going to peel up the stupid motherfucking letters again. I mean, I'm sorry that I'm cussing this damn wooden sign. The wooden sign doesn't deserve it. But the fact that I've made this bitch for like at least 10 times or more, after when I screw it up, I have to go downstairs into the garage, get my hand sander and my 220 grit, and I have to sand everything I did off and start over. What does Squistle say? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That happened to you, Squiz. I mean, Pain. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Would it be terrifying, though, Rainbow? Do you think it would be, to me, to know that there's life after death would be the most soothing and what's the word? Pain. How did it make you feel? What did it make you feel? I can't even think of the words. You were afraid. But now how does it make you feel? Oh, Squiz, I hope you're okay. Did you have a heart cath done? Did you get stents? You were afraid then, but how do you feel about it now? Does it give you a sense of security, is what word I was looking for. Well, yeah, minus that part. Of course, that part. But the fact that you basically have an experience that proves there's things. Okay. Oh, wow, Coochie. Squiz, did you get a heart cath done and a stent or a stress test? I don't think they need to do a stress test anymore. I think you had your stress test with your MI. I think we're past the stress test. They should be going in to look at your coronaries. I would ask them why they're not doing. Well, maybe they want to. Maybe they have to start at the beginning. Aw, there definitely is, Joe. There definitely is. Okay, yeah, some places they do want to start at the beginning. All right, I'm about to get my little hook, and I'm about to start pulling this vinyl, and I'm gonna office space this entire sign if this doesn't work. Like John might be in the bushes in here listening, but he know, like, how long ago, John, was that I sent you my cowboy sign? Still trying to get it right. Still didn't want to get right, and now I might have waited too long for it to dry. So now we might have another very traumatic ending to my Dallas cowboy sign. But we shall see. Ooh, so far so good. Oh my gosh. The C came out okay. My new technique might have worked. I might not be having to give it up. I didn't find religion, but Jesus found me and brought me out of the dark place I was in and didn't even realize it. That's amazing. I'm going back to church paint. I mean, I say going back. I'm going back Sunday. I mean, we teach about God and religion, and we say prayers and all that in the house, and we watch it on TV a lot. But I'm going back Sunday. I'm making Jason go with me. We can't be sitting here getting, answered prayers and not go say thank you. Oh, the O's had some trouble. The O's just had one speck though. I can deal with that. Like it's minute and tiny, and I just scraped it off. We're 2-0. Who are you, authority check? Hey, Kelly. Yeah, Yes, I'm burnishing the vinyl. Here's what I haven't been doing. I've been brushing this stain on. Now, it is water-based. I've been brushing it on with a brush instead of wiping it on with a rag. So I wiped it on with a rag. Now, I forgot to sand the Cowboys section with a low-grade paper, but I did the star. But I'm burnishing the crap out of it after I put it on, and I'm probably using, I know Cricut vinyl sucks, but it's the one vinyl that's worked for me and actually worked. And I think it might be working this time. I'm not sure. But it's really making me fucking mad. The W could be better. Again, I could still scrape that off. Who's authority check, Kendra? And who's the bestie? Can somebody tell me who authority check is? Why is the eyeballs in here? Isn't that, why is it he in here in a sock account? Is that you, shit show? Shit show, you want to come on panel and tell me what's up and why you putting eyeballs in my chat or what? Okay. The W's okay. So also another thing I did this time, Kelly, was okay, come up, why not? You've been on everybody else's channel. I feel kind of like a prude not letting you on mine. Anyway, so do you know anything about crafting and vinyl, shit show? But I don't want, don't porn bomb me. Now you made me scared. Oh, well, I'll just make it my view only. Or like me on, can I do that? Panel and not you? Like, I can do that, full screen, yeah. Oh, I'll just put myself on full screen. Or I'll delete the live if he does. I mean, I've got 44 huge people in here. Y'all are all important. Hold on, hello.
Peace. coming please.
I hope so. Why wouldn't
Well, you
you?
haven't done anything to me. Why would I
Yeah,
do anything to you?
exactly.
Um, the reason why I'm chatting under my other, it's not a sock account. That's my other channel.
Oh, okay.
The reason why I'm under my other channel is because someone blocked the shit show account over here.
Really? It wasn't me.
Yeah.
Were you being ugly?
No, I think this is right around the time that I did the whole Bina thing, and people got really offended with that. Which, by the way, I'm Hispanic, so like I'm not trying to be racist.
Right.
When I do that.
That would be like me going cracker, cracker, cracker. Right?
Okay.
Would it not be?
Kinda, I guess.
Oh, I was taking up for you. It's not okay.
I mean, you're white. You can do that. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, but if you called me a cracker,
I'd see an issue with that. Yeah, that would be a little fucked up. But then again, I like white women, so I mean, take that for what it's worth.
Oh, okay. So what are you doing?
Nothing. I'm just browsing the internet and scrolling through all the different channels and seeing who's live. And I saw you were live, and I thought I'd come check you out for a little bit. I mean, I've been in the bushes before, just not really. Like I said, I've been blocked for a minute, so it's not like I could type in your chat.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it is what it is. Like whether it was a mod or you were in your feels, like whatever. Like I did something that upset someone, and that's fine. But like I said, I just wanted to kind of pop out the bushes for a minute and just be like, hey, how's it going? Say hi. You know, be nice. Sometimes like that's too much for people.
I've been in this real big nice movement lately. You know, an uplifting mood. I've been trying to like forgive a lot of people and all the things, because whenever you get faced with life-changing things, it makes you really, take a step back and think about another perspective.
No, I wow, I get that.
Yep. But anyway,
not to get too deep into shit, because I don't like talking about my personal shit, but I had some life-changing things happen to me this year, so it's been an interesting year to say the least.
Yeah, doesn't it make you like totally change the way you feel about Irish, about things whenever altering things happen in your life? Or
yeah, I mean, sometimes it's for the worst, but I mean, you got to try to see the positive in it. I guess that's kind of how I try to approach it, like not the glass half empty, that glass half full kind of situation.
Absolutely, pessimist versus optimist. But I definitely don't want to get you in any trouble with your friend, because I don't think she likes me doing that.
I don't care about any of that, to be honest. Like I've tried to be very vocal with that. Like you go where you want to go, hang out where you want to hang out. I like the way I've operated in my community. Like just because you go to a channel and hang out there doesn't mean that you support them. Or if you do support them, it doesn't mean that I have to bash you because you hang out with them. Like my issue's with that person. It's not with you.
Absolutely agree. I'm the same way. I don't even have enough wherewithal to police where people go at all, nor do I want to.
Yeah.
But some people do. I don't want to get you in trouble.
No, you're not going to get me in trouble. I definitely have operated with the stance that I'm going to go where I want to go. I'm going to go hang out where I want to hang out. And if you don't like it, well, go fuck yourself. I don't really, there's nothing I can do that's going to please everyone. Like if I go hang out with one person, someone else is going to get pissed off for that. Or if I agree with this situation or this comment, or someone's going to be like, "Oh, you can't do that. Why did you do that?" Well, you know what? Like I'm entitled to my beliefs. I'm entitled to go where I want to go, and just like you are, I might not agree with stuff, but that's my opinion on it.
100%, 100%. That's exactly how I am too. But if you want to know the update on the vinyl and the wood sign shit show, as well as chatters, the fucking shit's working. I shouldn't have been brushing the damn stain on the wood. Do you have any comment on that?
When you
I'm
when you
just kidding.
said the vinyl, I'm sorry, I'm kind of confused on the vinyl thing.
That's
You
a
like
record.
you have like a vinyl?
Yeah, I have a
Oh.
and I only went live just to chit chat and pull off my vinyl because I was going to go like office space mode and go outside and break shit if it didn't work for the 20th time that I've tried it. So I'm just going while I was working on it. Yeah, I have a Cricut and it's not been a very fun experience because of I don't know a lot about it, but I'm learning. I make shit.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of starting to make shit. So my subscribers actually bought me a 3D printer.
Oh,
So
how lucky are you?
right. I have some of the best subscribers and some of the best donors.
What are you
It's
making?
awesome. But so far I'm just learning how to make stuff with it. So like trying to. But the last thing that I made, I set it to print. It started to print. I was like, all right, I'm gonna let it print through the night, and then I'll come and check on it in the morning. And then I got called out for work in the middle of the night and had to go. And so when I got back home, it was just this big glob of
Oh,
plastic.
is that what happens? You can't
Yeah.
like set it to stop at a certain time?
Well, the thing was like it was set to stop at a certain time. Like it was like a 4-hour print. When I stopped, when I checked it out before I went to go lay down, it was probably about 30 minutes into the print, and it was fine. And somewhere between that 30-minute mark and the finish time, it decided that it like something didn't adhesive or something didn't melt correctly or something, and then it just clumped up from there.
Oh my God. So what are the materials
So
you have to load into a 3D printer?
uh well, once again, I'm still learning all this stuff, so like
Yeah,
I've only had it for like
totally.
a
I
month.
feel you. This Cricut has been a bane
Yeah.
of my existence since I got it. Because I mean, I spent so much money on materials, so much time on doing this
Yeah.
shit. And you have to find exactly the right technique. And it's like not cut or dry. It's like a lot of time. And Irish is in the chat and she can even tell you there's a learning curve that they do not put as in small print on the fucking Cricut. So I'm sure this is the same thing for the 3D printer because I've spent so much money trying to learn. And today I think I figured it out. And I was not supposed to be brushing on my stain. I was supposed to be wiping it.
Yeah. I've been so busy with my day job that like I haven't streamed as much. And on top of that, I've been wanting to like do prints. And so this past week, because this glob happened like 2 weeks ago. So this past week, I've been kind of picking at it here and there, trying to pull the plastic off, trying to like melt it down enough to where I can like detach the head of the printer. In fact, I got to get with one of my homies in Discord and figure out if I'm doing this correctly. Because if not, I might have ruined a $400 fucking printer.
Thing of plastic. Oh, the printer. You might have ruined the printer.
Yes.
What are you trying to make?
I'm hoping not. So what I was trying to make was actually devices to put on the printer. So like the printer comes a certain way, and people will do like little adjustments. So like the handle is over here, it'll move the spool to the back side rather than the side. They'll do all these little crazy things, and so I like once again I'm learning how to do it, and so that's what I was like. Oh well, I'll learn how to make this one, and let me see if maybe if I change it from the what's that? There's a couple of different. Hold on.
Probably pressure settings like the Cricut.
So, like PLA is like the easiest spool of plastic to kind of like play with. It's real easy to use, and then you can go to like all these different like ABS and all these different types of plastics. And so, so like I bought a bunch of different styles and types to actually mess with, and I just have like I haven't had a lot of time to really mess with them to see what does what's best in for this type of product, that type. Like I made my wife a like she loves sloths and stuff, and so I've made her like a little emblem for her like to sit behind her desk when she's at work. And so like, so like that was something but the type of plastic that I used, it kind of warped a little bit. Like it didn't stick to so I had to make another one. Like I had to make another one, but instead of using the PLA, I had to use a different type of plastic. And that one seemed a lot better.
Yeah, you're
So
having the same.
it's a process. It's a total fucking process. But
It is. I thought I was just going to get this thing, plug it in, and bam, I could be like, and for the most part, I can. The vinyl printing part's easy. It's the secondary shit that you're using it for, but it sucks getting new machines and not knowing really how to use it. And you can sit there and research it all you want to, and everybody has different takes. But I think I figured this out at least. Well, good luck on your 3D printing endeavors. Are you going to? I mean, you can print anything with that. Literally, I've seen people print.
Here, let me
dentures and shit.
By the way, I just so for the record, I did porn bomb what's her name, but I'm not here to porn bomb you. Like you've been nice to me, why would I fuck with you? The reason why, and look, and once again, the people that agree or disagree, like you're entitled to your beliefs. I hit Jen because she was being a dick to me. I was a little bit on my feels, so I'll admit and be completely honest with it. But I was a little bit on my feels. Like she was trying to lie on me. Like she had me in the basement talking about how I was trying to show my dick and a bunch of other shit, and it was a bunch of like stupid stuff. Yeah, she was being stupid, and so but I'm gonna turn my camera on here in a second. But I just wanted to kind of so you didn't think that I was trying to hit you or anything.
Yes, I tried it yesterday, and he shit in the bathroom on my rug.
Hey, there I am.
Hey.
So like your spools will come in like this, and like I even made damn it,
dude.
So I made these little plastic clips. You're not supposed to unwind these because then they'll get tangled.
Look, I'll turn my camera on too, and I'll show you my little sign that I'm making, even though I look like complete shit because I'm fresh from my walk this afternoon. It started raining, but see.
Are you in Texas?
Yeah.
I'm in Corpus.
I'm in near Beaumont.
Wait. Okay. I'm from Houston originally, just so you're aware. That's one of the reasons, like, when I go see Heidi and kind of like, I kind of relate with her a little bit because she's from H-Town, baby, all day, every day. Anyways, hold on. Let me fix something in my background.
I work in Galveston, so I'm not far from Houston. What? Cooch?
Up. Hold on. All right, there you go. I was already taking care of that. I realized that when I turned the camera on. So let me explain why. Let me explain. So the person who grandma that was, he took my dead friend and he made that part of his intro. Cut out the eyes. He's a very fucking fucked up individual. And I'm a tit for tat person. You do something fucked up to me, I'll do something to you. Although I wasn't trying to show that on your channel, so my apologies for that. But that person, like I said, did that to my friend, which made me go, okay, I can do a tit for tat. So I took a picture of his grandma, and we made it a fat head.
Oh God!
It's not. I know that's something that's frowned upon over on your side of the community or your side of YouTube. So once again, I'm not part of y'all's community. I understand, and I will. In fact, I'll even say that's foul shit.
Yep. But I mean, I get it. I don't get it, but I understand the philosophy of play stupid games, get stupid prizes. However, I can't. That's not cool. We got to have peace and unity. I've heard of diamond painting, Kendra. I just don't. Who's Moon, Joe? It said Payne said that she thought it was because they called you a peeping Tom.
Oh, I don't give a shit. Call me names. That doesn't bother me. So right now I've got my I built the handle that it sits on. Like the spool's supposed to be on the side. Oh, I guess spool's supposed to be on the side over here, like on the side, and I have it sitting on the back side. So I made like a little tool section so I can put all my tools in there when I'm working on it.
That's
And that's the little 3D printer.
huh.
But this was full of plastic. It was just like a big glob. And so that's what I was working on.
I'm sorry about your doggy, Joe. Well, that I didn't envision a 3D printer to look like that. That's cool.
There's a couple of different, like this is the smallest one that you can buy. They're like anywhere from $400 to like, I think the most expensive I've seen is like $2,000, $3,000. And so it just depends on what you're trying to make and how big the devices are and stuff like that. So, I wanted to start kind of doing it, and starting with the small one is probably the best thing for me right now.
Oh, for sure.
So
Don't go money on the biggest and baddest thing if you don't know how to use it.
Right, and because like you can buy little programs or like little blueprints or whatever, so that you can make whatever you're making. It takes a minute for you to learn how to actually use a program to design your own stuff. And so that's kind of the process where I'm at right now. Like I want to learn how to make my own stuff. Like there's a few things I want to make, but until I can really sit down and learn how to use the program to do that, like I'm just going to like make things from little like templates and stuff.
So did your chat just know you wanted one, or were you like, yeah, chat, I'm gonna make a big dildo or something like that on your chat? Like, was there I mean,
I think on my side of YouTube, it would be more along the lines of a butt plug. But
what?
Well, long story, but I kind of mentioned it a bunch of times. Well, it was more like in our VC, like I would mention it here and there. Oh, I want to learn how to do this. I want to learn and these were all people that already had one and were like doing it, like already making stuff. And there's a guy that I that's in my Discord that he makes and sells his stuff on Etsy. So
what's he make?
I don't want to say because I don't know if he wants that out there.
Well, it can't be like, it has to be PG if it was on Etsy, right?
Yeah. It's PG stuff. Like they're low, but I don't want people to like go fuck with his his store.
Muzz, I told you I tried the bathroom and he shit on my rug. Timbers, I have to deeply medicate him with Benadryl and we're out. Well, that's a really cool printer. That was nice of your subs.
Yeah. I just feel really bad that I let that happen.
Well, just buy some more plastic and start over. Do you know how much vinyl I've used trying to get this shit right? It's ridiculous. So it's a learning curve situation.
Yeah. I think what I'm gonna end up doing, because I cleaned it out as best I could, but I think what I'm gonna end up having to do is buy a new head for the actuator. I think it's what it's called.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't even know the names of these damn things. But the actuator, the head, and the little because those wires that are down there are real sensitive. So I'm probably gonna have to replace that as well. I mean, like I turned this on and it heats up. Like that's how I was able to get most of the plastic off. I was able to heat it up long enough to where like a lot of it started to melt off, and then bend it around and pop it off. But it took me like a week of like picking at it here and there.
Oh my God, that sucks. Hopefully, maybe there's a warranty or something.
I think I pretty much voided the warranty when I pulled the little cap off. So, oops.
Oh well.
It's a learning thing. It's kind of like, I guess with the vinyl stuff, that it would be the same thing. Like there's a learning curve with all that. So
the first thing I ever tried to print with my Cricut was wood. Okay, because I was on a timeline. I had to make a baby wreath with like the name and all that. And so I bought the Cricut to just print the wood, and that shit was excruciating. So I feel your pain.
Yeah.
I broke an entire blade, had to get a new one, and it sucked. But I got it done, and it was a really cute wreath. But see, Irish, poor Irish. I had to get Irish to slave into my computer. So she said she had to slave into my laptop to see what the fuck was going on with my settings and whatnot. Thank God I have somebody that is proficient to use it. You need to find a friend, or even maybe find a group, like Facebook group or something that deals with those kind of printers, and they can help you, or Reddit maybe. I don't know. I went everywhere.
So I found out that apparently I'm on Reddit or something, which I was not aware of.
On our Reddit?
But
not ours. I mean,
yeah. So, well, whatever the subreddit or the bottom feeder thing was,
no,
I was apparently mentioned in a bunch of that. But I'm not on Reddit. Like I don't have any interest. I don't get it. Like I don't even use Facebook anymore. Like YouTube is my thing. Like that,
yeah.
it's easy to use. I want to talk. I click, I hit a button, and I go live.
Yep.
I think that was one of the things like other people were trying to do is like get me. Like I rarely will go check my messages on what is it, Instagram?
Me too.
Just because like I just don't. It's not my thing. Like
it is.
I know Facebook bought it, and you know they got a lot of like cross promotion stuff. But what's up, Stacy? Like I don't know. I just don't. I'm kind of stuck on YouTube. Like I get stuck in my ways. Like I'm used to this.
Well, a lot of us started off on Instagram. I mean, I did, and I only came here because and I'm so excited that you don't have to know the likes of the Christian witch of the community. But that's the whole reason I came here. It's because she was talking shit about my job while she was begging for money and charging for spells. It was wild. But so I came here, but I originated on Instagram, but it was a lot easier to navigate Instagram when I didn't have a YouTube because I didn't have that many messages. I mean, I have a decent following on there when I used to blog and whatnot, but yeah, it became overwhelming. So sometimes I'll feel like I can go in there and sometimes I don't, not because of any bad messages, just because of how many messages there are. And I feel so bad. And I've given out my number to so many people because I'm like, just text me. Because when I go in there and I see 20 messages unread, I'm just like, oh my God, I've got to respond to everybody or nobody at all. So
I think the easiest way for me to communicate has always been through Discord. I have a Discord.
I don't even use a Discord.
Yeah, someone taught me how to use it when I was still stuck on emails. And they're like, no, just trust me, get a Discord. And so I signed up for an account, and then I didn't even create a server yet. I just created just the the screen name. And so I was able to like get added to a couple people's Discords, and then learn how to send files through there. Apparently, like a lot of the college kids use it. I'm kind of, I shouldn't say old because apparently there's some older people than me, but I feel old.
I'm 45, so I don't. And I used to be. What's crazy is 20 years ago, I'm the one that can. I didn't know shit about computers, but I could figure it out. These days, hell no. It's taken me 3 years to learn how to use my MacBook. So, and I'm still not even proficient at that. And I don't know I don't know what happens when you get over 40. How old are you?
42.
Yeah, something happens at 40.
Wait. I had a birthday. I'm 43. I'm sorry. I had a birthday.
That's another thing that happens after 40 is you forget how old you are.
Yeah, I'm not really, too keen on announcing that. But
so you're 43. Well,
43.
I'm 45. I just turned 45. It sucks. It's not the best time in life. I had to get glasses for the first time when I was 40. Never had them in my life. But
yeah. Having back issues as you got older, like that seemed to be a normal thing now. I wake up just like, oh, this hurts. Oh, that hurts. Oh, yeah, that doesn't feel good.
Are you short? How tall are you?
Oh, I'm short. If you, funny thing is, there's a video of me standing next to, the Thorpes.
Huh? No,
The Thorpes, Ben and Grace Thorpe.
no.
Okay, well, there's a picture of me standing next to a 6'8" fucking giant of a man, and there's just me, little itty bitty me, standing next to him. Yeah, I'm 5'6".
Not that bad.
So I'm a little
You're
short
taller
guy.
than me, bro. You're taller than me. Because I'm itty bitty.
Probably not by much though.
No,
Probably not by much.
6 inches, half a foot. My
You're
husband,
5 foot? Oh, okay.
yeah. My husband's 6'4" though, and that's why I asked, because he's already had to have back surgery, because that's the downfalls of being tall is that you start having back issues really early in life. Yeah.
Okay, well, with my situation, it was more about I got hit by a drunk driver. So
Oh, that sucks.
yeah. So I got hit by a drunk driver when I was really young, and my back's never really been the same.
Oh no. I hope to God that he was prosecuted. I'm 5'1", 2" with shoes on. Depends on what shoes. Even my work clogs gives me about 3 inches. So
yeah. Cherry, if you say I'm 5 feet, then sure, I'm 5 feet. I don't care. I mean, I'm short. I don't really I don't pretend to be something I'm not.
And I was only asking because of your back pain. I wasn't asking because I knew that.
Yeah.
I was just gonna iterate that.
Yeah, no, I get you.
It happens. I guess, or
in
short.
fact, no, I don't know if I have that damn picture. I don't know where it's at. I have to look for it. Fuck. I was gonna say I'll show you a picture of the fucking me standing next to Ben Thorpe. They're kind of infamous on YouTube right now. They've got a weird. It's a father-daughter. They were traveling the U.S. for a moment there, and it's just very weird.
What do you mean?
Like there's been kind of insinuations that the father and daughter have had relations with one another. It's weird. Yeah. But they came through a town that I was doing some work in, and I got the crazy idea that I would just go deliver a pizza. So there's a picture of me, like I said, standing next to Ben Thorpe, and he's 6'8". And when you see me compared to him, I think the joke that I made to him while I was standing next to him was like, "Dude, you could put your nuts on my shoulder, and there's nothing I could do about it." Like the dude is that damn tall.
That's really tall. He's 4 inches taller than my husband, and I come up to my husband's rib cage. I mean, my head. Maybe a little tall. I don't know. I'd have to go see. I mean, it's significant. It really is.
Yeah.
So what is this peeping Tom situation they keep talking about?
So they're trying to throw this whole thing. So when I first got onto YouTube, I came in under a community called the 1A community, which are like your First Amendment auditors, your guys that go do cop watching, your guys that go to government.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. I had some guys that were weird that came in. In fact, Jules, when we were friends, we were on a live, and we had this guy that just popped in, and he was doing First Amendment auditing, and that was the first time I'd ever heard of that, ever.
Yeah. Look, Payne, I don't mind talking about it. Like, the thing is, like, this is something that is on YouTube. I'm not going to hide from. It happened. This is what, so let me explain how this goes. Because a lot of people like to try to twist this. So I went out and I would do like the cop watching and stuff. And I managed to, there's a guy that went by the channel name News Now Patrick, PayPal Patty is what they call him. PayPal Patty got in contact with me because I did a video that was pretty close to where he lived. And he was like, "Hey man, if you're ever in Houston again, let's hang out. Let's go record. We'll go do this, go do that, go do the other." And it's all right, cool. When I got to Houston, gave him a ring to like set the whole thing up. He then reached out to News Now Houston, who is apparently a convicted sex offender. When I I there you can't make this shit up.
Who's the sex offender?
So
News Now Houston. You said
News
they
Now
reached
Houston.
is a sex
Yeah.
offender?
He's a sex offender. And
Who
so
is?
I went out. News Now Houston. He is the sex offender.
Okay, that's a person that owns a
Yeah.
channel. Oh, I thought that you meant News Now. Like,
Yeah.
okay, I thought you meant like
No. He goes by the. So his name is David Earl Warden, and he goes by the channel name News Now Houston.
Gotcha. Sorry.
So as we were recording, I got introduced to the guy in the middle of all of that, and we went recording in a couple of different places. And so they try to use that against me as like a gotcha, like, ooh, you went to go hang out, like you're besties with the sex offender. No, when the trolls in my community handed me the information and go, hey, look, you got to know who the fuck you're fucking with, who you're out there recording with. And I was like, oh shit, yeah, that's not somebody I want to hang out with. Like I've got kids, I've got little girls, right? And well, let me correct that. My 3 of my kids are now out of the house. So, but at the time, like, you know, I had kids that were living under my household.
Right.
And so the way I thought about it was like, if I couldn't trust you around my kids, why the fuck am I hanging out with you?
Absolutely.
Like, why? Like, so it just didn't make any sense to me. So I cut ties with the guy. But another thing that happened around the same time was he got apparently the cops pulled an old case and were able to stick something to him where apparently he was doing something to one of his kids. So not only was he a sex offender, but he was an accused, kitty diddler.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So a lot of people. Once again, I've gone out and recorded with this guy. There's been nights where these guys were out like walking neighborhoods, shining lights into people's cars, people's houses. And so they like to try to throw that on me as well. And one thing I've challenged from people is like, okay, well, if I'm out there like doing this, show me a video where I'm doing that.
Wow.
Because if you can show that, which you're not going to be able to, because that didn't happen. But if you can show that, that shows me to be a liar, right? I will leave YouTube then.
How many times did you hang out with him?
Like 3 or 4 times.
And y'all never went on the flashlight escapades together?
We went walking a couple of nights, but like the way, how do I put this? While I was out there, I wasn't shining lights into people's windows, and I wasn't going to allow somebody to do that around me. Gotcha. So, like that, the whole idea, like we were.
Guy, is he still around?
News Now Houston is now doing 20 years in the penitentiary for he got convicted for the thing with his kid.
Interesting. I wonder. Like I work with inmates a lot of the time at UTMB. I'm sure you've heard of UTMB, but that's interesting. I don't even want to know his real name again because I didn't even hear you the first time, but that's interesting. And a lot of those people that do those kinds of things get really, really hurt in prison, like really badly.
I hope so. Yeah. I like, once again, people have tried to say, oh, that's my bestie. And I'm like, okay, show me how, like, we're friends. I went out and recorded with the guy. Like, I want nothing to do with this person.
And you found out after
show me. Yeah, I found out after the fact. And look, maybe there was people that tried to get in contact with me before that and be like, hey, like he's a predator. He's a pedophile. He's a this, that, the other. How many times have you heard people make accusations like that online?
Of course.
It wasn't until people started handing me the actual documents and saying, hey, read this shit, that I was like, wait, whoa, what the fuck is this?
Pump the brakes. Fuck this guy.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, you. Sorry. That's wild. That's why. So
yeah.
It's
part of my.
Is well, you couldn't vet it. Didn't have any
Well,
priors.
I no, actually, this is where I disagree with that because I should have done my due diligence. I can't vet everyone, but this was somebody, had I just looked up his information, I would have been able to find and would have
Right.
been able to go, okay, this is not a good person.
So he
But I didn't
priors.
do that, and so I've owned that.
Gotcha. Ugh, that sucks. Well, I'm
But like
glad
I
he
said,
didn't. That's good.
yeah, but like I said, the internet or the people that like don't dislike me and they try to throw dirt at me, like they think this is a got you. Like I openly talk about this. It's been brought up so many goddamn times. It's like, okay, we're gonna do this again. Okay, let's do this. Like, show me where I was because Jojo, who goes by the channel name Vegas Valley Community Watch, he likes to say, "Ooh, I got arrested with News Now Houston, and he had candy in his pockets because they were looking at kids' windows." Okay, show the video. Oh, I'll show the video. I have the video, and then he shows a video that doesn't even show anything of what he's saying because the video doesn't exist. They show me because I used to do like two-way walk. So like when I go record the cops, I always had my firearm on me. It wasn't it was more about exercising my right than to scare a cop. Like I'm like these guys are it would be stupid for me to do something like that. I'm not trying to lose my life. But you know, once again, I just trying to think of a better way of explaining this. Like, I'm not trying to, when I was out there doing all this stuff, like I wasn't trying to, partially antagonize, kind of antagonize. I antagonized a little bit. Okay, maybe a little bit. Like it was more of a test. Like seeing like if I was recording a cop and he'd come walking to me and, hey man, you can't do this, that, the other. Like I was like, don't tell me what the fuck I can and can't do. Just shut the fuck up, move the fuck on. If I had a cop that came to me and said, hey man, you're at a safe distance, you're good to go, I might give him a little bit of attitude just to see what he does. If he treats me with respect, I then flip it and go, okay, I'm treating him with respect. But to say that I'm walking around neighborhoods, flashing lights into kids' windows, like, no, never. Show where I did that then.
And you were never charged or arrested for any of the sort. Correct?
I was arrested with those guys for pedestrian in the roadway, which is basically Texas's version of jaywalking.
Jaywalking, yeah. Which we don't have jaywalking in Texas. Well, I guess some places you can, like Austin. So I'm not trying to minimize the situation, but here's the update. So we'll see how the star goes. Okay. Well, that's heavy. I don't even know what side of YouTube are you on exactly. So besides the First Amendment types, wait, is that what you said?
I don't really claim that I'm over there anymore. That's a whole different situation now. I would say I hang out with a drama and troll community. So,
but what was the point of doing the flashlight in people's windows? What were they doing
at the time? Yeah.
What was their point?
I think they were trying to elicit because there are a couple of videos where they got caught doing it. I think what they were trying to do is elicit a cop call.
Elicit a
cops got out there, they were like get into some kind of an argument with them, which wasn't my really my thing. Like I enjoyed having interactions with cops, but it was more about like during like a cop watch, like
you can't do that. You can't tell me I can't go on this sidewalk. You can't. Yeah, like your rights, you know the laws, and you're challenging police officers that often do overextend their what's the word I'm looking for? I mean, it happened to me. Everybody on this internet knows about what happened to me in 2019 when I was doing not anything fucking wrong, and you could have seen me as a victim, and I got my ass hauled off to jail for no good reason other than it was New Year's Eve or day at that point. And I live in a place where if the cops get called to your house, somebody's getting taken to jail. Same thing with driving. If you get pulled over, I mean, that's it. And I was the one that was in trouble, but needless to say, I mean, it happens. I'm glad you're not hanging around. He was then known as an online peeping Tom. When Angel, who? That guy? This is wild. Yeah, it is an easy way to get it unalived. You're really lucky, shit show. Because look at all.
The what now?
No, just look at all of the, you get police called to your house, whether it's warranted or not. And, look at all of the cases of police discharging weapons unnecessarily. And that could have ended up not good. It was almost like you were welcoming not a swatting incident, but an incident to where it could have been not good if it played out wrong.
I had in my town, I had a cop that I went and I was driving to work one day and I saw that they had someone pulled over and I was like, oh, I got time. I got like 30 minutes to spare. I pulled over and I recorded something and the guy didn't like it. And the thing is, like, you're not supposed to shit where you eat or whatever. And thing has the old saying go. And so I recorded the guy and apparently he didn't like that. And he knew that I lived in town. And so for like a couple weeks there, like anytime I rolled through town, he would start following me. And enough so that I just finally had a couple of interactions with him on camera. And I mean that like it got a little too surreal there. And I kind of like I have like I was, how do I put this? Like I did part of this for entertainment. I did part of this to learn my rights. I did a lot of, and I've never claimed to know like that anything I did was correct because I just, I thought a certain way about things. And then the more that I was doing it, the more I was like, I don't know if this feels good anymore.
Right.
Like
I wouldn't like it if people came to my job just to fucking criticize me either. But I see both sides of the coin here.
Right. I originally got into the whole 1A stuff because I've had a lot of interactions with cops when I was younger. And the more that I was like watching like YouTube videos and seeing people like getting their head slammed on the roof or getting shot by a cop when they didn't do anything, I'm just like, this is like I kind of feel like if I had known my rights as a kid, like maybe they wouldn't have done some of the shit that, you know what? Let me learn a little bit. I'll pull a camera out. I'll go record a cop every so often. And then it just turned into something where there was too many people in the 1A community that were doing it for all the wrong reasons.
Right.
And I didn't like that. There's a channel called Clash with Bao. I enjoy his content. He stopped doing the 1A stuff. And there was something he told me one day that just clicked, and it's always settled with me. The only way to win in a situation when it comes to law enforcement against big government is by not playing the game. Like, they can't throw me in jail if I don't do anything, if I don't go to play with them. Like if I'm not cop watching, if I'm not going out there, like, then there's no reason for them to come after me. And so that kind of just always stuck with me. And so I'm just like, I mind my business now. Like there's times where like I'll see something, I may stop and record, but I don't post the videos.
Yeah. That's interesting. But like I said, ask Jules about the times that we were live and this guy, I have no idea how he found us. This was years ago. And he would come in. And in fact, I was even telling Jules, get him off the panel, because like, I wasn't back then. I didn't like being rude to people. Now I don't give a fuck. But, and I didn't know this guy from Adam, but I was like, get him off. I don't know what to do. Like, but he came several times and he would just be outside of places, on the sidewalks, videoing and being like, I'm not doing anything wrong. You can't, he'd go to I think it was an airport, all kinds of places. So I'm like, damn, this is instigating. I mean, I don't want inty interactions with police officers. So, y'all have more balls than me. Maybe less balls than the Thornton guy that could have put them on your shoulder, but you know what I mean.
Okay. I mean, he could have put him there, but
Yeah.
So
You remember
one of
Payne.
my
You remember. Payne remembers.
yeah. So out of curiosity, I guess, just kind of like, because like obviously I've switched content. Like I do drama shit, I do the troll stuff. Just out of curiosity, like, have you seen any of the Williams stuff lately that we've been doing?
No, actually I haven't, and I wanted to go back to your channel and watch it, but I heard it was taken down. I have seen his vertical live, but I did hear that whatever happened on your channel was taken down, and I would love to see it.
No, it's not taken down. I'll go double check real quick, but whether it's mine or my friend Shiz's channel, we won't take the video down. Like if somebody's like, we might pick at someone every once in a while, like set it to private just to fuck with them, but I'm not really a striker. Like I'm not gonna go out of my way to like strike someone's channel. That I think that's something like I'm not to take shots at anyone, but I had that situation happen with Amber. Where, huh?
Amber is a master striker. Amber gave me 45 fucking privacy complaints one time in one single like 3-hour interval. 45.
I'm kind of a master troll. So if you're gonna play that game, then I'm just gonna.
Sorry,
I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know.
About what?
Like, because you're Cowboy. You realize I'm a Texan fan, right?
You realize that the Texans are worse than the Cowboys, right? I mean, we won last.
No, you did it.
We won last. You're not watching that?
The funny words.
Last tax card. Poor baby.
Oh man.
Both of our teams, okay? If you want to get it correct. I mean,
I'm gonna get kicked, everyone. I'm gonna get kicked.
Hey, that guy that just traded from Miami, is he a second string? Because I didn't even see him. Bryce, what's his name? Bryson? For your team, the Texans, or my team too.
To be honest, I'm not even sure who you're talking about right now. I'm
Bryson
on a blank.
A double B name, but he was just traded from Miami. And you know what the worst Texas fucking catastrophe is? This like the last month is Arch Manning. So we don't even need to be talking about NFL. We need to be talking about how sucky Arch is. And I hate to say that. I wanted him to be great. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, the kid from what's the third Manning? The one that
Cooper's kid, and he plays for
Cooper's
UT.
kid. There you go.
Yeah. And I just feel so sorry for him. That boy's balls are either too short or too long. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? He was predicted to be the first, NFL draft pick next year. I'm like, if he's even drafted.
Yeah. I don't know.
Hey, Jen.
What was it? His freshman year that he looked pretty damn decent. Like, I saw a few practice sessions that he was doing, and he looked sharp.
It's the pressure.
I kind of have to agree with that.
It's the pressure.
I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with my sports too much as of late. So I definitely need to go because my homie's a big Raiders fan, and he wants to like argue with me half the damn time, and he's got no argument with me right now. So I got to give him something to work with.
Definitely. I don't know. I speaking of, oh God, what team? I don't care about anything except for that Shador Sanders does well because he was fucking robbed, in my opinion. And I feel so sorry for the Sanders boys. And we love Dion around here. So who's he play for? Oh, not Ohio, not Jen's team, right? No. Yes. And I want to see Travis Hunter do really well too. And I followed these guys when they were in college on TikTok. So it's not like I'm not like fangirling their new. I watch the NFL draft is the best thing for any female to watch. If you want to get your girl to get, involved in football, have them sit down and watch the NFL draft and get completely emotionally involved in the game. That's the best advice, because I see these boys and they big and they've done well in college and they go up there and they cry and they buy their mom's new houses. And it's just like the sweetest thing to ever see. And I just want to see them do good. So I want to see Travis do well. He should do well. And I want to see the Cowboys do something. It's the worst fan to be in the whole NFL as a Cowboys fan. But it is what it is. Go watch it. Have you seen that new documentary on Netflix? It was really good.
I thought they were America's team, though.
They are. Listen.
See, growing up in Houston, I was an Oilers fan. Okay. The Oilers left and I was stuck with no team. Okay. I wasn't going to root for the Cowgirls. Just wasn't going to happen. The Oilers weren't the Oilers anymore. They became the Titans. To me, they were dead. They were underneath the fucking Astrodome. So to me, there were no Oilers. Okay. Like, I know every once in a while they bring back the retrofitted, fucking uniforms and shit, so that, they're the Nashville Oilers for today. No, fuck you. They're not. Okay. Well, the Oilers are gone.
They have the first NFL drum major, though. So there's that. The Titans.
Really?
Yeah, the first twirler.
I have to go look that up.
Chloe Holiday. She was a Bama twirler. But yeah, you're right. And they did. And I remember living a life where we had the Oilers and going to the Astrodome and whatnot. But the Texans, I feel like ever since they became the Texans, they've just not done well. Even with that sexy blonde-headed guy, J.J. Watt, even with him, like they just couldn't win.
Yeah, like they've gone through their ups and downs.
Sorry, go ahead. Not ups and downs.
No, they've done
a fucking Super Bowl ever, or even been a prospect, as far as I know. See,
you remember the Texans' first win?
No.
Nope. Yeah, I remember. I remember the first season because their first win was against the Cowgirls.
Was it?
Yep. Go look it up.
That's probably before I got interested in the game. I can't wait to show you my star. My star. Okay.
Once again, them fighting words. Ladies and gentlemen, I am definitely getting kicked off this panel at some point.
I'm not like that about it. Like, my husband is a nutcase. Like, he got a gag gift like a few Christmases ago he got an Eagle shirt, and like he wouldn't even touch it. He opened the gift and wouldn't touch it. And I sent that to Lindsay, who is an Eagles fan. But okay, so I'm so excited. Look, my star. I've still got to peel out the middle. Yay! Okay.
That's nice.
Thank you. I still have to peel out the middle star, though. It'll look really nice in a minute. This actually worked. You know how many times I've done this? This is like your 3D printer. Oh, my God. I finally got something that worked.
I am going to have such a hard time with this. But it's a learning curve, and it's just one of those things where suck it up, buttercup, I just got to get through it.
Yeah, spend a lot of money, so get ready for it, because it's happened to me. It happens to the best of us. Oh my God, my star does not have any bleeding. This is the best shit ever. Do you know how many times I've done this?
Wait, okay. You said it's vinyl, or was that section paint?
I put down the vinyl as a stencil. So I stain the wood, then I put down the vinyl, then I paint over it, then I peel the vinyl up. And this is the first time I've had no bleed on anything.
That's
and
good.
It's finally worked. Yeah, but this is my practice, because this is the one. Look at last time. Yeah. So
okay, so what are you going to do to the backside then? The side that's kind of messed up. It's just like it.
Now that I know what works, I'll go get a fresh piece of wood. I'll use this for myself, and I'll give the one I was supposed to be giving away to the person that's getting it. Now that I know exactly what to do. And besides, I have a back door that's glass, so it'll show Cowboys from the front and the back. And I don't think anybody's going to be looking at it too hard to see the horrible. Oh, well, some of it had stuff stuck to the back. So yeah, I'll use this one for my house, and now I know that this works. This is the first time. I'm so happy. You don't understand how long I've been working at this. Anyway. Yes, I got it right, John. I had to wipe the stain, not brush it. It worked. The stain isn't as pretty with wiping it, but it worked. I'll put it on my community tab. I do have a little faint line in between the white and the blue that I need to go back and tape and paint, but after that, it'll be perfect. Yay! I have been working on this for months. And
well,
the whole
I am
insane.
I'm gonna let you get back to your show. I think I've derailed your show long enough. If you can, I come in peace if I can be unblocked under the shit show account. I promise to be a good boy. I know some people are a little upset with me being in their chats, but if they weren't such assholes, I wouldn't be a dick. But anyways, so I bid you adieu. I appreciate you letting me come up and hang out and stuff.
No problem. Thanks for coming. It was nice talking to you.
Laters.
Go Cowboys.
Commit.
Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back, guys. Does anybody else want to come up? Please come up. I have so much fun when we're all talking. I'm so very excited that I did not have any bleed on my Cowboys sign for the first time ever. I'm so stoked. I'm gonna show y'all again. Look. And don't make fun of my visor. I had to wear it. I'm scared to get my face sunburnt. Yay! Because I went walking today. Look how good. There's no bleed. There's no bleed. There's no bleed. There's no bleed. I finally did it. No bleed. I'm so excited. I found out the trick. And I bet Vault told me to sand after I stained it, but I didn't ever pick that part up. I'm so exactly happy. Do y'all know how many times I've done this? Yes, I made it, Jen. I don't even want to wear this visor. And I was wearing the same shirt that I wore on my birthday, but I don't care. So it was just wood, but I've had such a hard time staining it, putting down my fucking vinyl, painting it. And now what I'll do is I'll put flowers at the top and I'll put like a bow right here, like a big bow, not flowers, greenery on each side, and then a big bow in the middle. Anyway, but I've had such a hard time with the bleeding and figuring it out. And my neighbor came by and she makes signs too. And she was like, oh, do it this way. And so I tried it again. I flipped over my mishap from yesterday, which that has vinyl on it. My mishap from yesterday, which you see all the bleeding. Oops, there's also a freaking staple. But you see all the bleeding that happened? You might not be able to see it, but I see it. Well, it didn't happen this time. And it's because I was brushing on my freaking stain instead of wiping it. I can't get it straight. Anyway. Yay. Oh, nothing, Jen. I'll make it for cost. It's like $14 for the wood. And I don't know how much it is to ship, but I can make anything because I downloaded this Cowboys font from the internet for free. And when the bow gets on it, it is going to be so cute. And the greenery. I'm going to put like, I'll show you. I'm going to put, oh, and another thing I did was instead of using a brush, I used a roller and it made all the difference. So I'll use this greenery, like this one, and oops, that one's hanging. And I'll trim it down like this. And you put it at the top, and then on each side, and then in the middle, you put a bow. And it's really cute. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. What is shekels? Is that White Claws? Is that what you mean? Thank you. It'll be really cute when I get done because I have completed some that aren't perfect, but I'm so excited about my clean lines. I cannot. I have been working on this shit, like I said, for months. And I've had different materials, different transfer tape. I went and got different paint. I went and got like exterior, interior paint versus acrylic. So it wouldn't pull off and stretch and pull and tear. You want a Chiefs one? Red Kingdom. I need to get me also that pirate ship mailing thing so it won't be so expensive to ship. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go pee. So to give you an idea, like, and by the way, Vault, when she made this pumpkin sign, did such a good job at shading the pumpkin shadings. And I tried it and I fucked it up. But to give you an idea, like I said, this is a little pumpkin and it just says welcome. And I wish I would have had the ability to shade it like Vault did, but I did not. But again, so I'll be putting like a bow and greenery on the top of my Cowboys one, kind of like this one. See? So it'll be really cute. I like leopard print bows. What can I say? But you can't really tell. Good night, Joe. You really can't tell. Oh, I've got even less people in here now. Wow, shit show is like actually getting the people in here. I'm gonna have to start going live more often. This is flat out fucking embarrassing. Period. John, are you still in here? I don't even know how many people we have when Paul was up talking about unmentionables the other day. But it was just, yeah. I am so fucking excited about my wood. I said, how many people did I have in here when Paul was up the other day? Because I've got 35 in here now, and that's like so embarrassing. It makes me never want to hit the live button ever again. Ever. Ever. Because I don't think I've ever only had 35 people in my live. It's time to hang it up, Brooke. It's time to hang up the old. You're right, Sherry, and you're right. And I don't want y'all to think that I don't appreciate y'all being here. But and then like 7 other people just left to show me. Oh well. Pain. I don't really care. He was nice. I don't even know that dude. He was nice to chat with. He was nice. I don't really know anything about him. And we still don't know the rates for Paul's services. He wants me though to please let y'all know that please to buy his cameos. He needs money. He wanted me to tell everybody to please buy his cameos stat. John, you want to come up? Anybody else? Because if not, I'm going to go. I'm so happy about it. And it's not perfect, mind you. My son is not perfect, but this is the most perfect one I've done. And I'm going to keep it. And then go buy a brand new thing tomorrow and do it tomorrow. He said they were married in witchcraft now. Isn't that what he said? She said that they were married in witchcraft. I just don't know why he's not charging the girls that pleasure themselves with his chains and dildos a fee. Like 30 minutes to come relieve yourself is $250 American. I mean, easy peasy. I mean, I would. He said he's letting girls come over and relieve themselves and then shower and go back to their families. I'm going to get out of here, though. Thank y'all all for coming. I appreciate it so much. I'll talk to y'all later. Like, sooner than later, because I cannot deal with these numbers. Bye, y'all.